approve the routine personnel action. Is there a motion?
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions for staff? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 6 is application for abatement. There are none. Item number 7 is notices and requests. Item A is authorize the county auditor to publish notice to bidders for Minnehaha County's 2015-2016 request for proposals for concrete pipe materials. DJ Boothie, good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. DJ Boothie, Highway Superintendent. This request for proposals is for our concrete pipe purchases. Typically, we have purchased off of a bid that is awarded by Lincoln County, and they did not get around to awarding one this year. And so we have a couple major pipe purchases that we need to do. So we've already purchased some of them already based off of quotes. But we will be exceeding the bid limit of $25,000 here soon. So we need to move forward with a public bid.
Okay. Is there any questions for DJ or a motion?
Move for approval to publish notice.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. Item number B is authorize the county auditor to publish notice to bidders for ballistic vests for Minnehaha County Sheriff's Department. Kristen Tarana.
Good morning. Kristen Shannon with the Sheriff's Office. I'm bringing to you a notice to bidders for ballistic vests. These are the standard vests that we have in use for most of our law enforcement officers. The ones that I had brought before were SWAT ones, and they are a heavier level. These are a little less expensive and not as heavy of a level. We don't typically need to bid these because we don't exceed the $25,000, but in combination with those SWAT vests that we purchased, we will approach, if not exceed, that $25,000 in vests over the course of the year. So that's why we're bidding them this year.
Okay. Is there a question? Any questions? Is there a motion?
Move to publish notice for the ballistic vests. Second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously.
Madam Chair, could we
Thank
go
you.
back to 4B, the ROD report?
4B report. Yes.
Julie's here. And, yeah. Could you just tell us how we're comparing to last year? We keep reading the headlines and... Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioners. Julie Risty, Minnehaha County Register of Deeds. We're very close to where we were the same time last year. There hasn't been a big differential. We are approximately, I would say, roughly estimating about $88,000 ahead of where we were this same time last year as far as money into the general fund.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. We'll move on to item 8 is planning and zoning notices. There are none. Item 9 is petition for compromise of lien, and there are none. We come to opportunity for public comment. If anyone would like to speak to the commission on something that is not on the agenda. And seeing none, we will move on to regular business. Item number 10 is consider a motion to approve professional services agreement between Minnehaha County and Snyder and Associates for design services in the amount of $54,459 for county bridge painting. DJ Boothie.
Good morning, Commissioners. DJ Boothie again. This contract is with a consulting firm that we will wish to work with for replacing the paint systems on 4 of our large steel structures. The bridges are in need of some painting, and so what they will do is complete the design and bid specifications for a contractor to come in and remove and wash some of the existing paint and then replace it with some new paint. And we don't yet know exactly what methods we're going to be using, and so there's some preliminary engineering involved in this project too. So with your approval, we'll move forward with the design of this construction project.
Okay. Are there any questions for DJ? Is there a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 11 is consider a motion to approve professional services agreements between Minnehaha County and Banner Associates in the amount of $15,800 for construction administrative services for the bridge bearing 2015. DJ Boothie again.
Commissioners, we recently awarded a construction contract to Sioux Falls Construction on a design done by Banner Associates. They are going to be moving to construction soon, and so this contract is for Banner to oversee the contractor during the construction phase. It's the amount of $15,800, and we asking for your approval of the contract.
Are there any questions on this contract? Is there a motion?
So move.
Second.
A motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 12 is consider a motion to approve professional services agreement between Minnehaha County and Banner Associates. Is that the one I just read? No. For the amount of $40,800 for construction administration services for bridge railing.
Very similar to the last agenda item. This one, however, is for bridge railing, and the construction award went to BX Civil and Construction out of Del Rapids. This contract is with Banner Associates to oversee the construction administration of that contract.
Okay. Any questions on that?
Madam Chair.
Commissioner Barth?
DJ, being as these are 3 contracts in a row with the same people, couldn't we have, or I'm sorry, 2, couldn't we have put that all into the original bid, or why do we break it up like this?
We very well could have. We did decide to split it out just so it's easier to track their hours and make sure that the number of hours are appropriate that they're putting towards certain contracts.
Thank you.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Item number 13 is consider a motion to authorize the purchase of weed control chemicals in the amount of $12,440 from the Minnehaha County Weed Control Department from contract number 16703, competitive bid and awarded by the state of South Dakota. Ralph Hammer, good morning.
Good morning, Ralph Hammer, Weed Supervisor. This is a weed chemical we purchased to control noxious weeds in the right-of-way.
Any questions for Ralph? Commissioner Barth?
Ralph, I've asked you this before, but these chemicals that we're using are safe for the environment and stuff generally, right?
Generally, yes.
And, there might be a problem for a day or two, or how does it affect water?
Well, typically we don't spray over water,
Right.
period. As far as most of them are safe once they dry. Once they dry it.
Just like my yard. Okay.
Is there a motion?
So move.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Item number 14 is Minnehaha County liaison reports. Are there any
Could be a
reports?
record.
We're working on it. No. Are there any liaison reports?
Madam Chair.
Commissioner Barth?
Just report on the Homeless Advisory Board, which met yesterday. Our first 10-year plan has been completed now, and so we're working on the plan for the next period of time. And I can say that one of the main thrusts is to prevent people from becoming homeless in the beginning. And people say being released from prison, people being released from the hospital, from winding up with nowhere to go. So anyway, that's one of our future goals.
I also went to the Minnehaha County Conservation District meeting yesterday, and he said it's been a while since we've had a liaison there, but I reminded them that for a long time we didn't have a liaison to that department, and we just have recently put that back on the list. The one point of interest that when I was there was that Dakota Access was there presenting to them for future placement of pipelines that look like they'll go through part of the Givik conservation area that they have, and so there was quite a bit of discussion about that, but they aren't yet by Wall Lake. So
Is this, the Geebank's out on 461 or somewhere, isn't it?
it's by Wall Lake. I'm not sure
Yeah.
exactly the streets.
Is this the pipeline that they're proposing now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were just talking to him about it. They hadn't asked for anything specifically yet, but they had some maps drawn out, so that was what I heard. Any other liaison reports? Okay, is there any new business? Is there any old business? Mr. McFarland?
Speaking of old business,
Yeah.
That's right. I just want to remind the commission and the audience is that at 10:30 this morning is when you will have, is the scheduled time for the FY 2016 budget overview session. So we'll be presenting the preliminary number or the initial numbers that we've received from all the department heads and the outside agencies, all of our revenue projections that have been updated as we enter the budget season, which you're scheduled to start with hearings tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So you'll have hearings on the 10th and the 11th, and you're again scheduled for the 18th and the 30th.
Okay, and we start at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Correct.
And right along with that, some old business, which is very old business, and presentations. I do have a plaque to present to Ken, and this plaque is never going to
Get up
convey
there,
our
Ken.
admiration for
Come
you,
on.
for all you have done, for your wisdom and...
No, get over, come on, get up here and...
You can't even begin. Well, you expected today. No, you weren't expecting it today. And sadly, Commissioner Benderwood could not be here today. And I'm going to be gone next week, and so we just decided to do it today. So in recognition of 36 years of leadership, dedication, and outstanding service to the commissioners, employees, and citizens of Minnehaha County, Ken McFarland, Kenneth E. McFarland, Office of Equalization from April 9th, 1979 to June 4th, 1989, the Commission Office from June 5th, 1989 to June 19th, 2015. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
We are going to miss you.
I'm going to miss it as well.
What's up? Okay.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Is there any other old business? That's probably the oldest business we have today. So. All right, we could look for a motion for executive session to discuss personnel. Is there a motion?
There is.
Second.
The motion is second to dismiss. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes unanimously. We are adjourned.